Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. We finally have a date for 10.1, and to no one's surprise, it's right when the 6 weeks of time walking ends. What a shocker. So let's get into it. So yes, finally we have the date for patch 10.1, the 2nd of May for the US, the 3rd for the EU. This time we're heading deep into the caves below the Dragon Isles, in our pursuit of the now freed primalists, or something like that. But what does that mean for us as players? Well, of course, we have the new zone to explore, and yes, we have new reputations to grind. We spoke about these in our rewards video. Link shamelessly in the description. We finally get the cross-faction guilds, something that many complained about when cross-faction pugging was enabled. Perhaps now, maybe we can dream that Blizzard will send some love the way of guilds, please?
You serious?
It won't happen. We have a new kind of assault happening in the Azure Span and the Anaran Plains. So, that's our starter. And it's all good so far. It's all what we expect from a major patch. But what about the main course? What about the thing we can really get our teeth into? The end game. Well, 1 week after 10.1 drops, we have Season 2 of Dragonflight starting, with a brand new selection of dungeons with regards to M+, to get our teeth into. For Dragonflight, we have the 4 remaining dungeons: Brackenhide Hollow, Halls of Infusion, Ornament, and finally, Neltharion. Joining them will be the awesome Freehold, 2 of my not-so-favourite dungeons, Underrot and the Vortex Pinnacle, and finally Neltharion's Lair, which is another dungeon I like. So I'm happy with this selection, but as always, it depends on how these dungeons are going to have been balanced. I'm looking at you, Brackenhide. Also, to go with this new season, we have some changes to the affixes. Now, we covered the new affixes here already. Again, link's going to be in the description, so I won't repeat myself again. But to go along with this, Blizzard have also changed when we will be affected by affixes during M+. Our first affix will remain as is, but players will not receive their second affix until Keystone level 7, up from level 4. The big one is the third affix. It will not kick in until you are all the way up at Keystone 14, up from Keystone 7. This is, of course, possible because Blizzard are removing our seasonal affix at Keystone level 10. And with the loot going all the way up to 20, Blizzard can afford to spread the difficulty out a bit. Hopefully this will mean a better entry level for new players. They will be able to get the feel for the dungeon, and then slowly get affixes dropped on them at a far better pace. Now, to be fair, I'm not sure if that's entirely the issue. I kind of think that having low keys just being blasted blitz through by players who are normally doing plus 20s, just in the hunt for easy valor, then you kind of leave new players who they've got boosted all the way up to, I don't know, a plus 10 key, and they don't have a clue about what the affixes are going to do, about what's going to happen with various trash, but they have no idea about the dungeon because literally they've just been blasted by players who can do ridiculous amounts of DPS. They've been carried. And those players that were doing the carrying, they've gone back to do more plus 2s because they want easy valor. Or they're actually challenging themselves and they've gone to their level 20 and above. That's left this poor player stranded, not knowing what to do with this key that they can't possibly run, or if they do, they're going to affect others who are running the key at their natural level. Personally, I do think the change that Blizzard have made is for the good, but maybe it would work better alongside, say, Valor scaling against the key level. Low level keys giving hardly any Valor, because what should be important at that level is the jump in gear. It should be the eye level jump that you get from going from normals or heroics or just world loot and then going into an M+. Gear should be the big driving force then. But when you're at higher key levels, you already have a ton of gear. What you want then is Valor, so you can upgrade this gear, or the aspects tokens that we're going to be getting come 10.1. You want all of that good stuff so you can upgrade your gear and min-max and pick and choose. Anyway, I'm rambling, I apologise. Of course, with Season 2 means a new start to the PvP season. And I feel bad, because I just ranted for ages about M+, and all I can say about PvP is that there's a new season starting. Of course, this also means the raid! Sorry, PvPers.
I think I'm in the right place.
Of course, this means the new raid is soon to be upon us, with normal, heroic, and mythic opening the same day, again the 9th of May. We can but guess that LFR will be the same as it normally is, staggered across the course of like a month or so, with a new wing dropping, what is it, every week? And this really is the headline notes. In amongst all of this is some cool new features. We have, of course, as I said before, the upgradable raid gear, and of course new PvE upgrade systems coming in to replace Valor. We've got a host of new UI changes, there's just transmog stuff, there's all sorts of bits and pieces being brought in around this. Some of this I've covered already, and some we have yet to look at, but we will cover it all in due course. But that is it from me, I think. What do you think of this May drop news? And what, if anything, are you looking forward to in 10.1? Let me know in the comment section. I'll be intrigued to read them. But thank you for watching. Stay safe. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Ladies, everyone.